In this video, I want to take a look at the top stocks that I'm looking at this week, and I definitely do have a lot of great setups that I'm looking at. I also have a nice shares play, so if you for some reason can't do options, you don't like the theta on options, this is a great play that I want to go over. And this also moves really quick, really fast, and I will be talking about this play. And overall, subscribe with notifications on. Make sure to leave a like. Follow me on Twitter because I post live charts and live alerts and live updates. And also make sure to check out Moomoo, link in the description. You can get a free stock if you deposit $1 on Moomoo with Webull and Robinhood referral type of thing going on with Moomoo. So let's get started with the economic calendar. The main thing that I am looking at this week is going to be the FOMC meeting minutes that releases around 14 o'clock. So this is around 2 o'clock Central Time. So 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So this is 2 hours before market closes. Watch out for the FOMC meeting minutes, and that is pretty much the most important thing that is going on this week, and probably the GDP as well as the initial jobless claims. Now let's get started with the overall market, the S&P 500. So last video, I went over how we closed above the resistance, but now we kind of got back into that level of zone, and to be honest, as a bull, this does not look good because we are now back in this zone. And if you are a bull, we really need to break out of this level and to close above to test the high of the resistance. So right now we are kind of trading between this zone, and as a bull, that is really scary because again, we can just continue to trade in this downtrend, and we are in a downtrend on the daily time frame. So as a bull, it is really important that we close above this level of resistance. So that is it for SPY. The support and resistance to watch are these, what I have drawn out. So make sure to go to tradingview.com, link in the description, and make sure to draw it out with me. Now let's get started with QQQ. Really same situation going on. Really same thing. We have the support, we have the resistance, us just trading sideways between these zones. Now let's get started into the plays. So Apple play, which I am already in. Now even though we have a nice symmetrical triangle, if I actually move this up a little bit, it also looks like we have a very nice ascending triangle. And this Apple play, which I am in, again, made a video on it, made a tweet on this play, and we actually dropped and tested this level of support last week on Friday. So this could have been a great entry at the support, and I only have one contract, and I'm looking to start scaling into more contracts. Again, I only had one contract, as I mentioned, and the stop loss is going to be very, very tight, and the stop loss is this trend line. So if you just enter it in here, that is a very, very good strategy. And then if the daily candle closes below, we get stopped out. So that is what I'm looking at Apple to get back in more contracts. I want to get in more contracts, and we're kind of just sitting around break even. But Apple looks really, really good. That is the number one play that I am watching this week, that I am in already. And again, this is a weekly swing. Next, we have CS, and this is Credit Suisse, and this stock has been getting a lot of backfire, possible bankruptcies, 2008 vibes on this stock, and this is a cheap $3 stock. And even though it has been getting a lot of tensions, a lot of worries, a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt, this is going to be a great play. This play on CS is going to be great because first, this is going to be a shares play. Okay, this is going to be a shares play, and second, our stop loss is going to be extremely tight. Okay, this is going to be our stop loss, and this is also going to be our entry. So if we start closing below this level, that is going to be our stop loss. But CS to me looks amazing, and I want to take a look at multiple things. I want to zoom out a little bit and take a look at the weekly time frame. As you can see, it has been dropping a lot. It has been really dropping a lot, and it does not look good. But now let's take a look at the daily time frame, and we could see that we have kind of double bottomed out here, and not even a double bottom, almost of a triple bottom situation going on with CS. This is a crucial level of support where price keeps bouncing off for CS. And there is another thing that I want to talk about, and that is volume. Look at the volume on this stock. So we could see that volume is the interest on that stock. So if people are buying, if a lot of people are buying it, volume shows us that volume, and we can definitely see that we have a lot of volume with CS, and that is the third reason that I am loving it. So the first reason is cheap stock, $3 stock. The second reason is we have this level of support, and then the third reason is the volume, and that volume really sells me off because a lot of people are watching, and there's definitely a lot of interest in stock, and the stop loss and the risk to reward is my fourth reason. Okay, if we enter in a trade for CS here and we get in some shares, for example, 100 shares, this is going to be our entry, but our stop loss is going to be the close below on the daily time frame. And if for some reason we kind of go back down and we get back in, that is going to be again our entry if we do get stopped out. So this is where we want to buy in, and the close below is going to be our stop loss, and then the price target can really just get better and better from there for CS. And taking a look at really the profit target, it could be around 17%, this nice gap that I want to target. But overall, CS is a very good play, and make sure to follow me on Twitter because I'll leave a more updated view on CS and the technical analysis and the full details on my Twitter. Now, the last play that I am looking at is Meta, and this play, I just feel like Meta is going to gap up either way, because over the weekend we got some news that Mark Zuckerberg is also going to be selling the blue check on Facebook and Instagram, I believe. So I feel like that is going to be a bullish news for Meta platforms, because if people are going to pay for the blue check, obviously that means more income, more revenue. So with Meta, we have a falling wedge on the daily time frame, and if it doesn't gap up, this could be a great play right at market open. Calls right at market open. If it gaps up, around like 175, right around this level of zone at the resistance, great play still. But if it gaps up like 2% or 5%, then we just can't. I just feel like that's overextended on Meta. But this is a great play that I'm looking at for a day trade tomorrow at market open, or if you just trade sideways, there could be a trade for Wednesday. But overall, that is it. Great setups for this week. A lot of great setups. Apple, I am already in. Great setup. Tight stop loss. CS, great shares play. This could be a very nice shares play where you just buy 100 shares. A lot lower risk than options, and then obviously Meta right at market open. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and check out Mumu, link in the description. And thank you for watching. See you guys later this week.